Have you ever considered that being able to do certain things at 80, things most people can't, might mean you are actually aging in reverse? If you are still performing these tasks with ease, it could be a strong sign that your body is staying younger than your age suggests. This isn't about chasing youth or trying to look younger, it's about staying capable, alert, and resilient at a time when many assume decline is inevitable. Most people accept memory lapses, stiff joints, or needing help off the floor as natural parts of aging. But the truth is, they don't have to be. In this video, I'll take you through 7 key indicators that suggest you are aging in reverse. These reflect your strength, balance, mental clarity, and more. And if you can't do all of them just yet, don't worry. I'll explain why each one matters, what it reveals about your health, and how you can improve it over time. If you are in your 60s, 70s, or even well into your 80s and still want to stay ahead of the aging curve, this is for you. Sign 1. Standing up from the floor without assistance. For many people over 80, the floor becomes a dreaded place, not because they can't get down, but because getting up again is uncertain. But if you can rise from the floor without using a chair or someone's arm, that's a clear sign your body is aging well. It indicates strong leg muscles, a stable core, and preserved coordination. A long-term study found that seniors who could stand up from the floor unassisted had a much lower risk of death over the next 6 years than those who couldn't. Why? Because this one move requires harmony between your muscles, balance system, brain, and heart. If one falters, the whole task becomes difficult. I knew a man named Walter, 84, who could still sit cross-legged with his great-grandkids and stand up effortlessly. His doctor once told him his muscle age was closer to 65. That's not just luck, it's a sign of how well his body had been maintained. If you can still rise off the floor independently, that's not just impressive. That's your body saying, I've still got it. Sign 2. Walking quickly without getting winded. One of the clearest indicators of youth in an aging body is walking speed and endurance. While many slow down and tread carefully, if you are in your 70s or 80s and can walk briskly without losing your breath, it reveals something powerful. It shows a strong heart, healthy lungs, and well-functioning muscles. In fact, walking speed is so closely linked to longevity that researchers have called it the 6th vital sign. A study found that even small increases in walking speed were linked to a significantly lower risk of death. Take my friend Leonard, 81. He does a 3-mile walk every morning, calls it his daily reset. He says fast walking and deep breathing make him feel alive. And it's true, that pace energizes your entire system. So if you can still pick up the pace and not feel drained, it's your body telling you, you are doing better than most. If this video resonates with you, drop a number 2 in the comments and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep bringing you content that informs and inspires. Sign 3. Rising from the floor without support, yes, again. This point deserves repeating because it's that important. Getting down to and up from the floor, without using hands or furniture, is something most 80-year-olds struggle with. Why? It requires balance, flexibility, coordination, and core control. A Brazilian study confirmed that this single ability was a powerful predictor of longevity. Your knees must bend without pain. Your hips need to remain flexible. Your core needs to activate. And your brain has to stay alert to avoid falls. I think of Patricia, 79, who does a 5-minute floor routine every morning. Simple stretches, twists, rolls. But she always starts and ends on the floor, no help needed. She once told me, I started this so I'd never need someone to pick me up. That mindset and discipline keep her moving like she's decades younger. If you haven't tried it recently, give it a go next time you're near a sturdy couch. Sit cross-legged and then stand up without using your hands. If you can do that, your body's aging process may actually be reversing. Sign 4. Strong eye contact and expressive speech. This one might seem subtle, but it's powerful. Maintaining eye contact, using expressive facial movements, and speaking with energy are strong signs your brain is still sharp and emotionally engaged. These are often the first things to fade when someone is withdrawing socially or cognitively. When you see an older adult who tells a story with bright eyes, expressive hands, and a dynamic voice, it's not just personality. It shows emotional vitality, preserved neural connections, and social engagement. Leonard, 84, used to run a radio station. Today, he reads stories to children at the local library. His voice still carries rhythm and tone. His expressions are alive. The kids hang on his every word. That kind of presence isn't just delightful, it's a neurological triumph. So if you still talk with warmth and expression, cherish that. It's a strong sign your aging process is on the right track. Drop a number 4 below if this one resonated. And again, subscribe if you haven't yet. Sign 5. Fine motor skills still intact. Tasks like buttoning a shirt, writing your name, or threading a needle might seem small, but they reflect something big. They show that your brain and body are still communicating with clarity and precision. Loss of fine motor control often accompanies early cognitive decline. So if your hands still move with skill and steadiness, it's a reassuring signal that many vital systems are intact. Take Barbara, 82. She's been knitting for decades and still makes a sweater for each grandchild every Christmas. Her stitches are consistent and clean, and she says knitting warms up her whole body. That kind of skilled handwork is as much mental as it is physical, and it's keeping her sharp. If you can still tie your shoes or flip pancakes confidently, don't overlook it. That's a quite powerful sign your mind and body are aging gracefully. Sign 6. Staying socially curious and connected. One of the most overlooked signs of youthful aging is interest in others. Many seniors gradually withdraw from conversations or stop reaching out due to fatigue, hearing loss, or depression. But if you are still reaching out, asking questions, and staying socially engaged, it means your inner spark is alive and well. Harold, 84, hosts a weekly coffee meetup at the diner. He remembers everyone's name, their stories, and shares new jokes each week. The waitress swears he's sharper than people in their 40s. It's not magic, it's practice. His mind stays active because he keeps it connected. So if you still find joy in connecting, nurture that. It's one of the strongest signs your mind and spirit are aging in reverse. Let us know by commenting number 6. Sign 7. Quick recovery after setbacks. Resilience is a powerful signal of youth. For many in their 80s, a minor illness or a bad night's sleep can take weeks to recover from. But if you bounce back quickly, physically or emotionally, it's a sign your systems are still robust. Quick healing shows that your muscles, immune system, and stress response are functioning more like someone decades younger. Take Eleanor, 82. She scraped her shoulder gardening, and her daughter expected a long recovery. But a week later, she was back tending her roses. Her therapist said her healing was like that of a woman in her 60s. Why? She never stopped moving, stretching, eating well, and challenging herself. If you recover faster than your peers, that's a message from your body: you are not fragile, you are still rebuilding. Final thoughts. Getting older doesn't mean fading into the background or losing your spark. If you saw even one of these signs in yourself today, take a moment to appreciate it. You are not just aging well, you are aging differently. And if you didn't check off many of these yet, don't worry. It's never too late. You can start improving strength, flexibility, social engagement, and emotional vitality right now at any age. Remember, aging well isn't about looking 40. It's about feeling strong, steady, and alive no matter your age. So let me ask, what's one thing you've noticed in yourself lately that makes you feel younger than your years? Share it in the comments. Your stories inspire us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it. We appreciate your support. It helps us keep creating content that motivates and informs. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.